We back. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sana I.E. I'm your host, XO. If this is your first time listening, welcome in. Wherever you're at right now, I just want to take the time to thank you for taking the time out of your day to listen to Sana I.E. And I bet you're wondering, what is Sana I.E.? And Sana I.E. is a personal development platform for millennials who are navigating through their mental health. In every episode, we drop tips, tricks, knowledge, research, whatever it may be to help out the millennials, help out our generation as we move forward in life. And today, we're going to explore the transformative power of self-compassion and nurturing the mental health of entrepreneurial millennials. As we navigate the highs and the lows of your personal life as well as your professional life, self-compassion becomes a vital tool to navigate challenges with kindness and resilience. So, join me as I uncover the essence of self-compassion and share practical tips for you to integrate the essential practice into our daily lives. But first, I know I got to kick off the show with some quotes of the day. And my first quote is, "Speak life into the people that you believe in." This goes deep because we're always, not us, but people in general always talk to people and they shoot down their dreams or shoot down their aspirations. They don't speak life into the people's goals, the people's dreams. And it's like, wherever you're speaking to and you believe in them, show them that you believe in them. Speak that life into them and show them what you want them to accomplish or what they can accomplish. Because sometimes we ourselves can't see our potential. And others sometimes see our potential, and we have to notice that and understand, like, okay, they see potential in me, they see greatness in me. So we have to take that in the air and we have to cherish that, because not a lot of people will show you or tell you about the potential that you have. They'll know the potential that you have, but they won't speak that life into you. They'll hold it to themselves because they may be hating, they may dislike you, they may not want you to elevate or evolve. It's understanding, like, anybody you see potential in, speak life into them. Speak life into their dreams. Speak life into their aspirations. Speak life into what they believe in. And that right there, I'm only hitting y'all with one quote today, and then we're gonna dive right into it. And today's segment is understanding self-compassion. I bet you're wondering, what is self-compassion? Self-compassion is practicing this is the practice of treating ourselves with the same kindness, understanding, and support that we will offer to other people. Whether it's close friends, family members, best friends, aunts, uncles, co-workers, whatever it may be, it involves recognizing our own suffering and struggles without judgment or self-criticism. Because I know how it is when we always give others the benefit of the doubt, but when it comes to ourselves, we're our worst critic. We always like to put ourselves down instead of fostering a sense of warmth and care for ourselves. And it's understanding, like, all right, we're going to mess up sometimes. We're going to fuck up. Sometimes we're not going to be able to get it all figured out or have it all figured out, but it's understanding, like, okay, I have to love myself and be compassionate with myself, because I know I'm not going to get it right the first time. But if me keep trying and building that resilience to showing that love for myself, because at the end of the day, I have to love who I am and I have to love who I'm becoming with the flaws and all. Everything won't be perfect, but I have to show myself that self-compassion and understand, like, okay, if somebody else messed up or made this mistake, I would show them love or tell them, all right, it's going to be all right, just keep pushing forward. But if I do it, it's like, oh, I demean myself, I belittle myself, I give myself harsh reviews instead of like, yo, it happens. It's life. Everything's not going to happen on the first try. But I have to keep pushing forward and moving forward on my journey and show myself that compassion that I need from myself. I bet you're wondering, are there components of self-compassion? There's 3 components of self-compassion. Number 1 would be self-kindness. Embracing self-kindness means being gentle and understanding toward ourselves. when we encounter hardships or make mistakes, instead of berating ourselves for our perceived shortcomings, we offer comfort and support just as we would to a friend. So that's self-kindness and understanding, yeah, I'm not going to have it all figured out. I'm not going to be able to do what I need to do, but being kind to myself and knowing, okay, let me take it one day at a time. Taking it one day at a time and keep moving forward one day at a time instead of pushing myself down or being hard on myself, because we are our own worst critic. And the second component would be common humanity. Acknowledging our shared humanity is a fundamental aspect of self-compassion. We recognize the struggles and imperfections are universal, and reminding us that we aren't alone on our journey. Understanding, like, whoever you look up to, whoever your mentor is, whoever your role model is, whatever it may be, they've all made the same mistakes. But the thing about it, they kept going regardless of the mistakes that they made, because they always kept that end goal in mind, and they always had that compassion for themselves. Because when it comes to us, when it comes to our problems, mistakes, we think that we're the only one that's been through it. But there's a whole world, there's a billion people in the world. Somebody else has made the same mistake as you. It comes down to, are you going to keep pushing forward, or are you going to let that mistake hold you back? And it's understanding, like, sometimes you're going to have to fail to succeed, and giving yourself that grace and understanding, like, I know I'm going to fail. There's a lot of people that failed in this world, but is failure going to hold me down, or is the failure going to push me forward? The choice is always yours. And number 3 would be mindfulness. Practicing mindfulness involves being present and aware of our thoughts and emotions without becoming overwhelmed by them. Mindfulness helps us approach challenging situations with clarity and non-reactivity. So it's understanding, like, okay, maybe I have to meditate sometimes. Either meditate 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, whatever it is, it sits you down, brings you peace, and understand, like, okay, I got to get some clarity on everything that's going on in my life, and being aware of my thoughts and emotions in certain situations, or when I do mess up. Like, when you do mess up, what are the thoughts that come to you? You probably be thinking, oh, you can't do nothing right, you can't get it right. But it's like, understanding, like, that thought doesn't serve me. That's not who I am. That's not who I'm trying to become. So flipping that thought, I'm like, okay, yeah, I messed up, but how can I learn from this? Where did I go right when I did this, when I'm on this journey, whatever I messed up at, what did I do right? Okay, I did this right. So I'll celebrate the wins that I did, but also understanding the losses within that mistake. And just keep moving forward. Like, practicing mindfulness has helped me out in so many ways, because it gives me that sense of calm. It brings me back to peace and makes me present in the moment, and helps me understand and control my thoughts instead of letting my thoughts control me. I'll let y'all sit with that for a second. The power of self-compassion for millennial mental health. Say that 3 times fast. Self-compassion provides several benefits, particularly for entrepreneurial millennials navigating their mental health journey. One would be reducing self-criticism. By nurturing self-compassion, we break from the cycle of harsh self-criticism and self-judgment, allowing space for personal growth and self-improvement. So that compassion for yourself, you reduce that self-criticism, because you know, I'm not going to have it figured out in a day. Rome wasn't built in a day. Great Wall in China wasn't built in a day. The U.S. wasn't built in a day. It takes time. There's going to be mistakes. There's going to be downfalls. There's going to be setbacks. But understanding and knowing, I got to keep that end goal in mind, whatever I want to accomplish. I can't let the mistakes, the failures, whatever it may be, hold me down. It's all a learning experience. It's just a stepping stone towards my greatness. Number 2 would be managing stress. Self-compassion serves as a buffer against stress, promoting emotional well-being and resilience in the face of challenges. So that managing that stress is one of the power of self-compassion, because you'll be stressed at times. It's life. Life will stress you out at times, but it's understanding that I can't get too stressed out on certain things. I got to bring myself back down to ground zero and understand, have that compassion for myself. Love myself throughout anything and everything, because it's going to happen. It's life. Life has ups and downs. It's a roller coaster. But focusing more on the ups versus the downs will always lift you forward. Number 3, building resilience with self-compassion. We bounce back from setbacks and failures, learning from experiences rather than dwelling on self-doubt. So building that resilience, knowing that, yes, I failed. I'm embracing this failure because I know I'm that step closer to success. And it's understanding like, okay, I failed. Why did I fail? How do I improve next time? What do I have to do to get better? What do I have to learn this time? We're in analyzing that loss or that failure and like, okay, next time I'll do better. Next time I'll be better. And tell yourself, give yourself those pep talks and that's a part of self-compassion. Have that pep talk with yourself instead of berating yourself, because more constant times you berate yourself, that negative energy just flushes up within you. And hypothetically, you mess up again, you're like, oh, see, I told you so, you couldn't do it. But it's like, nah, giving yourself that pep talk, cheer yourself up and letting you know, like, yo, okay, I fucked up. Why did I fuck up? How did I fuck up? Okay, let me learn from this and move forward instead of dwelling on it or letting it hold me back and not letting me accomplish what I need to accomplish in this life. And some practical tips to cultivate self-compassion. Number one would be practicing that self-kindness. When you encounter a difficult situation, treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would extend to a friend. Offer words of encouragement, and comfort. So practice that self-kindness to yourself. Are you saying affirmations? Are you telling yourself, oh, good job? What are you telling yourself when something does happen? And practicing that self-kindness. Because today, you listen to this right now, sometime today, you may mess up or you may fail at something. What are the words you're going to tell yourself? Are you going to be like, berate yourself, belittle yourself, or are you going to lift yourself up in that time of adversity? And all starts with you practicing that self-kindness for yourself, because over time, it'll build up to where you're thinking more positively about the failures that you come across instead of negatively. Number two, challenge that self-criticism. Whenever self-criticism arises, counter it with self-compassionate thoughts. Remind yourself that everyone makes mistakes and imperfection is a part of being a human being. So challenge that self-criticism when it comes. Like, oh, no, you ain't about to take over. Show yourself that self-compassion and knowing like, yo, I'm taking this one step at a time. I'm getting 1% better in this area. I'm not going to be 100% better the next day, but if I keep building up that 1% every day, that's 365% better than I am at the end of every year. And understanding that, giving yourself that compassion, that talk, that self-kindness, doing what you need to do to uplift your spirits instead of belittling yourself. And understanding like, okay, if self-criticism arises, what do I do? What is my cure for it? Show myself compassion. Maybe you have to go walk out in nature. Maybe you have to put on your favorite song and listen to that to where it hypes you up and boosts your mood. You know a song that usually boosts my mood? It's a shameless plug, but Pharrell's Happy. That song is all about being happy, and that's a perfect song for yourself. And understanding like, okay, what song or what music puts me in a good mood after I make a mistake or failure? Number three, mindful awareness. Practice mindfulness through meditation, breathing exercise to stay present and compassionate toward yourself during challenging moments. Mindfulness, practicing meditation. If you don't meditate now, there's some different ways you can do it, whether you're either doing deep breathing or you're using a mindfulness app. One that I recommend, and my shameless plug, is the Calm app. I've been using it for years, and it's very perfect when it comes to meditating, deep breathing, practicing gratitude, whatever it may be. But having that mindful awareness, get in tune with your mind, get in tune with your thoughts, so you know how you want to operate instead of letting your mind operate you. Number four would be embrace imperfections. Instead of striving for perfection, embrace your imperfections as a natural aspect of growth and learning. Nobody's perfect. Nothing in life is perfect. There's flaws with everything. This mic right here that you see, for the people that's watching, there was flaws and imperfections before they made it right. Or the headphones that you listen in, or the car that you're driving, there was imperfections before they had to make it right. So it's like, there's nothing that's going to be perfect in life. There's always going to be imperfections. And that's the beauty of life, that nothing is perfect. But those are some tips to help you when it comes to cultivating self-compassion for yourself. Trust yourself, love yourself, always be there for you, because at the end of the day, nobody else walks in your shoes. Nobody else knows what you go through. So always show yourself that love and compassion that you need, especially if you may be craving it for somebody else or for your family members, whatever it may be. Show yourself that love first. Love yourself for the good, the bad, the ugly, the perfections, the imperfections, whatever it may be. Always take care of yourself and love yourself through anything and everything. It's not going to be perfect. It's not always going to be right. But as long as you love yourself, regardless of the fuck-ups, the mistakes, the failures, the setbacks, it's all on you. In closing, let's prioritize self-compassion as a guiding light on our mental health journey. By treating ourselves with kindness, understanding, and mindfulness, we lay the foundation of personal growth, resilience, and well-being. As entrepreneur millennials, let's remember that self-compassion isn't a sign of weakness, but a powerful tool to navigate our paths with grace and strength. Love yourselves, take care of yourself, enjoy yourselves, enjoy your week. We'll be back again next week with Sana. Peace.